Day 2, MBO1 2026, Monday the 9th of March. It's still foggy, and the fog means chilliness. So, here's the plan. Walk over to the station, catch the train 7:33, go to Bath, Beano a lot, come back. This is what winter, because it is winter. You might say spring, but it is winter. Beanoing is all about. Need some warmth for the batteries, of course. Anyway, see you in Bath. Cheers, tipplers. So, I'm starting with so again. You come all the way to Bath, you end up in the Spoons, where they still have the cloud Wi-Fi, and it's ADSL 2 plus speeds, and you think, okay, 6 years since I was here last. However, the bacon butties are great, and they have plenty of ale festival ales on. Cheers. But they're doing fire alarm tests, like all the time, and evacuation tests where you don't evacuate. I find it quite funny, to be honest. So, 4%er. Elderflower Blonde from Saltaire. Floral on the nose. I'm assuming that's the elderflower, because he never really had a lot of elderflower. And the beer itself, for a 4%er, it's quite full. And it's like got a fruitiness and a floralness and elderflower. B plus and a bit. It's not bad. Not bad at all. But very different. I'm thinking this is more of an acquired taste. I could be wrong, but I don't care. Because, you come to try these things, and that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm looking for windscreen wipers out the window. I think we're getting away with it at the moment, because the weather forecast, well, you've seen the fogginess. It's less foggy here, but there are umbrellas out. Could be raining. Plan is to have a second one here and then find somewhere else to go. There are some bottle shops, but they don't open until tomorrow. Tricky. Anyway, cheers, tipplers. There wasn't a prelude today, basically because of uploading issues and what have you. Tomorrow, different spoons, thinking new build, thinking new connectivity. In fact, I'm now getting 5G here, and it's really slow. Like slow, slow, slow. And like the all-new 5G in Newport, which is currently not really being used and is really fast. Anyway, so your Spoons Beer Festival, and it's Monday. Yet there are no Monday club prices. Whoops. Table needs a bit of work. So I'm thinking location, maybe the location. Sometimes going to new places means new prices. Anyway, an American comes to the UK and brews his interpretation of a English/British brown ale. Read the Room by Good Word Brewing, 4% alcohol by volume. Second 4%er today, second one that punches well above its 4%ness. Rich, and malty and fruity, hint of sweetness in the fruit, bit of chocolate there, fruity, bitter finish, B plus and a bit. Interesting. Mind you, I find the Spoonsby Fest beers always rather interesting, slightly different. Brewers tend to pull something out from behind the settee, which I like. Anyway, debating where to go next. I think the rain has stopped. I saw a pub, stroke hotel, stroke whatever, on the way here that was open from 8 o'clock in the morning. That might just be for breakfasts. However, it is now 10 to 11. By the time I finish this, half 11. You can wander over there and see what they are serving. Well, actually, local beers, quite a lot of electric beer. So let's see if they're open. If not, one of the bars next to the Cub, possibly. I'm taking things easy. I'm thinking about tech. And JCD up and wandering around and complaining. I love my JCD. Cheers. Moved on, as you would have seen. The Black Fox. Open from 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if the bar's open from 8 o'clock in the morning, but 2 cask ales, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 craft kegs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 local lagers and ciders. It's very nice, very welcoming. Very fast Wi-Fi, which we like. Anyway, Black Fox Best Bitter. I don't know if it's brewed directly for them or it's just called Black Fox. Anyway, St. Austell Brewery, 3.4%. And this is where I struggle. Best bitter, not 3.4%. However, it is from the West Country. Almost as far west as you can go, but there, that's the thing. Malty. Hint of sweet fruitiness in the malt. Really needs more hops to have some balancing bitterness. It's a B plus. It's not unpleasant. It's a pint of cooking, and it's a unique. Yeah. If only they had more cask or a variety of the craft. I mean, they've got Bristol Beer Factory, Abo, Electric Beer, but drunk them all already. I suppose that's more me than them. Anyway, cheers. Sometimes when you Beano, you get connectivity issues. So, the King of Wessex, connectivity. The Black Fox, great. The Raven, it's not you, it's us. However, rubbish, the 3 smartiness. However, tethered onto the Tesco's 025G and it just goes. It's a great pub. It really is a great pub. And they have Twiglets behind the bar. Twiglets. And they have, I don't know if you can see that, branded glasses, pub branded glasses. Yeah, you can just about see that. Anyway, this is Nala's, Nala apostrophe S. It's a dog's name apparently, from Watson Brewery in Kent. Never heard of them before. You always need small breweries, cask scale. It's a great pub. If only the Wi-Fi was working. Anyway, 4.2% alcohol by volume. Very malty. Malty plus, actually. Just a hint of sweetness. Maybe some biscuitiness. It's B plus and a bit. Think the cub after this. You know. Going to the pubs here is definitely an adventure. I'm thinking I need to do more of this. I definitely need to do more of this. Also, I need to charge my phone. This is what Beano in Plus is about. Technology, fine ales, and twiglets. Cheers. I am at the Cub by Electric Bay, and it's difficult to find, and I'm the only one here. I know it's a Monday, but if you don't support these sorts of places, they just go away, which would be a great shame. Anyway, they have no Wi-Fi, but there is a workaround if you're above someone else's Wi-Fi. You know. Anyway, fine ales. Nice glasses. And this is another one for International Women's Day from Electric Bay. 4% alcohol by volume. Party People. Hazy. Hoppy. It has that maybe a hint of spice aroma. Although I'm not getting any spice. Hoppy, fruity. Really nice, actually. 4% session. Today has been a 4% day, and I'm feeling all the much better for it. And the sun has come out. I'm kind of liking Bath. There are tons of places to go. Although connectivity has been all over the place. Seems to be 5G here from 3. I'm not sure how fast that is, but you know. Anyway, it's not a bad place. The beers are great. And I've spotted a fridge, which I might have a little wander over and see what's going on. I'm kind of relaxed. I'm feeling all the better for it. Cheers, tipplers. You came back. And I was going to say, you came back. But I didn't. Because, Anyway, this place, it is a hidden gem. There are some great beers here. Have a look at the fridge. The fridge is great, if somewhat central Bath on the pricing. However, only one person's been in since I've been here. Better signage, for the location. I don't know, what would it be like later on in the day, that sort of thing. Anyway, if you're in the Electric Bear place, drink Electric Bear. Look at that artwork. Tondo, 5% alcohol by volume. I'm going to see if I can get one of these glasses. I wouldn't mind a t-shirt either, but, you know. Anyway, can you see it's slightly hazy? And it's fruity, hoppy. So hoppy, fruity, tropical, hint of spice, maybe spice and a gentle, easy bitterness in the finish. 5% means 5%. You don't see 5% nowadays. It just means, yeah, and yeah. Anyway, what's the time? 20 to 4. I'm looking forward to coming back to Bath tomorrow. There's so many good places. And I was, the guy I was talking to in the Raven, Wells, small, compact, lots of good pubs. Just need to see if I can get a travel lodge or a Premier Inn that's near the centre. It's all about the walking, you see. I don't want to say sustainability, but my no, that's why I like Bath. You can just walk to all these great pubs. Although I have a feeling there might be another trip to Chippenham and then another day or so in Bath. This coming in on the train business, I knew it would work, but it works wonderfully. As long as the new spoons has got high-speed internet. Because it's tech and beer. I have a plan, which basically means on Wednesday, let's see how the reviews do. And then we go to Cardiff on the Thursday, where you can just pick up things. Yeah. Where would we be without carbon dioxide? See the heads. Anyway, the world is a bit of a rubbish place at the moment, so be gentle, be nice to everyone, and classic rock. Cheers, tipplers.